Yes, all right. Well, perhaps I should be showing this to you, because it's how to get a well-read dog, of course. Nice one. This is 1998, when it was a bonanza year for me, finding a very interesting range of extraordinary items, and I've got it here for you to show you. This has to be made for the American market, I think it is. It's a very strange item, though. Well, it's got two buttons, as you can see. So if I do that, it does wave at you. Or it does that to you as well. Oh, well. Or you can do the whole together. But it's got sweets inside, which are now pretty stale, because it's, what, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. That's another item. This is something which I'm very pleased to find, because one of the first novelties I ever got was this wonderful magic trick, which was a company called Ellison's, was made of plastic. It's got, this is what happens when you put it in, it pops out again. You know, it's the restless Tutankhamun. The pharaoh won't lie in his sarcophagus. He's coming out. And the answer is there's magnets. Magnet moves up and down there, and there's a permanent magnet there which doesn't move at all. So you have to bang it on like that, and hopefully it'll stay there and have a rest. If you bang it on the other end, bang it like that, it sort of disturbs the magnet, out he comes again. So I'll put him back to rest, shall we? And it's a lovely old version, entirely made of wood. Oh, he's coming out again. Oh, let's get him back again. Come on, Toot. We want you to have a rest. There we are. It's nice to see something made of wood and much more decorative than the simple little plastic version which I had. And this is something which is the same idea, but just completely a different take on it. It's obviously from Egyptian tombs and things. And this way it's a bit restless. As you put it in, it keeps popping out because there's little opposing magnets inside. So again, you've got to do a bit of, there's a magnet in there which doesn't move, and magnet here which moves up and down. If we do a bit of that, with any luck, we'll get them to lie nice and flat, he or she, in their sarcophagus. So a nice little re-edition of a very well-known, previously a plastic toy that makes it rather special, actually. This is a bizarre thing. It's a little, one of these gambling items, roulette wheel. It goes across the table. There's a ball bearing inside which lands on one of the 40, I think it is, little notches. Dig, 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 then comes to a halt, and then you can read what it is. At the same time, it's a push-along toy, which is totally bizarre. Totally bizarre. Never used it because I don't do gambling, I suppose. But it's an interesting thing to have, so why not keep one? This is something I've got many versions of on strings and things. It's a very, very charming item. This is the smallest and neatest and most compact version I've ever seen. This is actually, I've just realised this is a pencil going through there. That's interesting. There's actually a lead going through, so this is a pencil version of the pecking hen. The thing I miss is the lovely peck-peck sound you get on some of the bigger ones. You actually hear the bird's bill hitting the wood and makes it laugh peck, 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 peck as it's going down there. But it's a very neat little version. I must explore that idea of a pencil. That's interesting. These are flick books, which have got something else about them. I mean, this is the one which I was completely amazed by. It's the Mona Lisa and making fun of this famous painting. You ready for a bit of a shock coming? Oh my God, isn't that ghastly? Oh my goodness, oh look at that, oh right to the end. Pooh, do it again, dreadful. My goodness me, it makes serious artists squirm. This is just a very clever little bit of nonsense with a golfer who's managed to putt a ball into a hole and then disaster occurs. There he is, he's reaching down and oh my goodness, he's got trapped and he's been putting him in and the hole is gobbling him up. And out comes a victorious golf ball as if it's won the game. He hasn't putted it, he's merely put it in there and it popped out again and he's disappeared for good. A nice little comment on golfers perhaps. And a more sophisticated version, I've only got about 3 of these in my whole collection, is something with bevelled pages which makes for 3 books in one. 3 flip books. There's the first one. The pages are beveled so that it only shows every 3rd page. You get that effect like that. Little cartoon goes. Then you go to this side here, beveled pages the other way, and you get a different cartoon, the 2 figures on the either side of the page. So down the middle, where there's no bevelling, or bi-beveled, they interact as well. So you've got 3 little flip books in one. It's a very, very clever idea, whoever thought of that originally. My goodness, they did something clever and amazing, I think. And the last one is a charming little version of one of those toys which have got a vibrating motor inside. The motor's got an eccentric weight which makes it like this. When you've got brushes on it, it'll glide, the brushes will glide over the table. So this is a little yellow or orange tractor, and the brushes aren't quite laid out properly because the thing does a bizarre movement, which I think is quite fun actually. How on earth can the thing go sideways like that? It's ridiculous. But there we are. Wind it up in the way it goes. Well, he's got a cheerful face, I suppose, so we'll let him have a bit of a fun. And the last time. Bye-bye.